Yep, I am live. Santorini Island. What's the name of this yacht? Yeah, it's just Santorini Yacht Club. If you can see that. So we're just on the island. It's such a beautiful sight, and I said to come live and show you guys live and direct before I finally put on all the bits and pieces of the life. Okay, so I'm just going to take you guys along the cruise, and you have the beautiful side of the sea with us. Can you come and say hi to my friends? So guys, you will see more of the water now. Guys, Santorini is such a beautiful place to be in, I tell you. So beautiful, like so beautiful. I feel like I just spent the rest of my life on this island. But that's not possible. Yeah, so yeah, I've put clips and pieces of videos together that I'm going to edit later on. But for now, let's just cruise together on the island. Yeah. Oh, let's not forget, if you're just joining me, please drop a message, say hi, let me give you a shout out, okay?
Socks. I took my shoes off. I did the same thing, and then when I put my shoes back on, they were like 3 sizes too small. I was like,
He was like loosening his laces. I was like,
you guys have a good
Yeah, so she has like a friend of hers.
So that's another team going on their own cruise. So they're trying to explain the islands to us. So we're in Greece specifically. So we got to know that, we got to know that the whole of Greece used to be a single like island, and then there came a volcanic eruption that happened some over 2,000 years ago that now demarcated so many places on the island. So yeah, I have videos of such places where the volcanic eruption occurred, so I'm going to show us that later on. So that volcanic eruption, you know how it happens now. When it happens, it's like molten matter from under the sea that comes up and forms molten magma, that comes up and forms like rocks and mountain. So that happened and divided the islands in several places. So this is one part of it. You know, that's what now divided Greece into several aspects. So me, I've been scared and I've been asking if this has happened before, how do we know something is not going to happen again? Like they said, that's over 2,000 years ago, and it hasn't happened ever since. So that they don't think anything like that is happening anytime soon. I said, okay, oh God, I beg you, I take your hand. Let me stay my back here and go back. I don't want to hear story. So it's such a beautiful place. Then one other interesting thing I got to learn for the first time was that as we entered the city, was that it doesn't always rain here. So the driver who carried us, when we were trying to ask him how the weather in Santorini is and all of that, he said the weather is hot, is warm, that it doesn't always rain, but of course everywhere in the world is experiencing change in weather and stuff like that. So that for the first time in 5 years, they experienced rainfall for the first time this year, and I was like, wow, are you shitting me? Or more like 5 good years no rainfall. Like, so I was like, how do they survive? But then one funny thing is that the city is surrounded with water. So where did all this water come from? Rain don't fall, this. In fact, I need to go and sit back and do proper research. See some turtle doves there on the water. I need to go back and do some research sincerely to understand how, you know, the whole Greece thing came to be. And then one other interesting thing for us about Greece as a whole, because we are Christians and we are familiar with Bible stories, we got to know that this part of Greece, you know, Greece as a whole, was where Paul the Apostle did most of his apostolic journey. So the driver who carries us around, we've been asking him, you know, about certain places we've read in the Bible: Macedonia, Philippians, Corinthians, Athens. Maybe
Do them get in and get out and
okay. Sorry for that breaking transmission. I think the network had an issue. So we've been asking our driver about places we've been reading about. Okay, see my face. I want to see beautiful mountains. Like, camera does not do justice to this place at all. So he's been giving us, you know, stories he knows about Macedonia, Greece, Athens, Philippines, Corinth, and all of that. And then wow, look at that big, is that a ship? Or I don't even know what to call that really. So all I can say is that it's a beautiful place and worth visiting. Sincerely beautiful and worth visiting. Oh my god, videos does not do justice to this place. I wanted to say one other thing. So we even have a grill. Like, okay, this boat cruise actually takes very long, 5 hours. So it's just basically we going around and around the island. So all these places you are seeing like mountains are actually villages. You can see those places with white buildings. They are villages. You know, they are villages on top of the mountains. One other surprising thing is that they don't build with blocks. Like, they carve out their houses from the mountains. The hotels, everything are on the mountains. Like, they carve out their buildings from the mountains, and it's so cool and beautiful. So on this tour, we're spending nothing less than 5 hours on the tour, and everything we need is provided. If you want to shower, if you want to use the toilet, we'll have lunch. We're gonna serve us lunch later on in the day. There are different types of drink, anyone you want. Yeah, so you must have observed the colors blue and white majorly. That's like the country's theme, and lots of people. In fact, thank God for my husband who did the research before we're coming. Me, I've packed my red fine clothes until he got to tell me about, you know, the theme color. And almost everybody on the street is on white and blue majorly, then some colors of gray. So if you ever plan coming to Santorini, have that in mind. White, blue, you know, that's like their theme. Everywhere has it. That's what people. And then aside it being the country's theme, like here is so hot. The sun in the afternoon comes up so hot. So imagine putting on a black apparel in the sunny environment. Like, you can imagine what that could mean. So yeah, white just does it. White helps to keep your body cool no matter how high the sun gets. What again am I forgetting? Not again that I want to talk about. That's basically it for now. If you visited the Greece area before, you can want to give suggestions
No, it's okay. I still have my
suggestions of other places we can check out. But for now, we only have Santorini in our itinerary, and surrounding towns and villages in Santorini. And it's beautiful, I must say. It's beautiful. Camera do not do justice. Yeah. So,
one of the worst times. Or maybe if you wanted a new talent.
okay, I'm actually scared. I'm just scared. Let my phone not fall off my hand. Let me go and sit down.
Favorite Greek team? Favorite Greek team? Olympiacos. Do you know any Greek teams?
Yeah, Panathinaikos, Olympiacos, AEK Athens. Wait, I will.
To make a cut.
That's the big ones.
Yeah, that's the big ones.
Your favorite?
My favorite? Standard Liège.
Yes.